like, and show! Woo, what's up, 704? Glad to be here. I've been looking at this all night. I swear, this has to be a HIPAA violation. I don't know how you guys got footage from Ricky Martin's colonoscopy. I imagine that's what the inside of Ricky Martin's ass looks like. Oh man, okay. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of dating advice. Now, this is some straight dating advice, but maybe it'll. Actually, you know what? It might cross over. But if your partner says, "Treat me like the queen I am," that does not mean they want to be referred to as "milady" at every opportunity. In fact, that's one of the main reasons me and milady broke up. Now she's my bitch ex-girlfriend. But you know, we were getting fights over like the littlest stuff. Could you guys believe that she got mad at me for holding the door? Yeah, it's nuts. I swear it's because she's a feminist, but she told me it's because I'd hold it shut. It's like, oh no, you stay in there. If we're really equal, this wouldn't be so easy. So I was single for a while, and you know, I was really like fixated on my ex. I would think about her all the time. I was sitting down at a park, I was sitting down at a picnic table, and I just couldn't stop thinking about my ex. And you know what it was? It's because my ex was a lot like a picnic table. Yeah, because they both have a lot of other people's initials on them. I got in a fight with one of her old boyfriends, and I pulled out that old grade school line. I was like, "Hey man, like back off! I don't see your name on her." He's like, "Yeah, bro, but my initials are." Okay, fair enough. You can have her. And then I was kind of dating, or I was single, and I was doing the booty call thing. And she used to do all the cooking, so I was like trying to learn how to cook, which was basically just learning how to use the microwave. And you know, a booty call's a lot like a microwave. You press a few buttons, you wait a couple minutes, and then the next thing you know, you're eating ass. Like, this ass has daddy issues. This ass has 20 grams of protein. Yum. And then we got a lot of dating app users here. You guys use the dating apps? I had to take a step away from the dating apps. I actually met an English teacher, and I was like, you know what would be cool? Is if we were sexy pen pals. Yeah, so I got a sexy pen pal when I was dating this English teacher. And you know what it was? I would send her love letters, and she'd send me back corrections. I'd write her things like, "You're the love of my life," and then she'd tell me where to put the apostrophe. And now I'm actually not single anymore. Woo! I'm dating a lovely yoga teacher. It's pretty hot, guys. She puts me in all these different positions, and she always has me do this one position. And you know, like, yoga's like, so like, each position has like a different purpose. And I'm always like, what's this position good for, babe? She's like, my self-esteem. Okay, fair enough, I'll keep doing it, queen, my lady. Oh man, do you guys share Netflix passwords? Yeah, oh no, man, they're gonna get you. They're trying to make it illegal to share Netflix passwords. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, that just makes anyone willing to share their Netflix password even cooler. It's like, I'm gonna have to thank my cool aunt for letting me finish Suits when I see her in 3 to 4 months when she gets out of Netflix jail. Anyone here use their phone on dark mode? You guys use the dark mode? I had to turn off dark mode because, guys, I've seen some things. I think about like, I grew up in the age where verifying your age online was based off the honor system. It was like, are you 18 years or older? Yes or no? It's like, I swear, when I like logged onto my first porn site, I was like, this has to be a trick question. And then I clicked yes, and that was the first time I lied for pussy. But yeah, they're like, are you 18 years or older? Yes or no? They could have made it a little bit harder, right? They could have been like, if you're 18 years or older, solve for X. Right? We would have figured it out. We would have there's still perverts out there, but at least they'd be smart perverts. Perverts that can do some algebra. That's what the world needs. So these lazy perverts. Oh man, I'm a millennial. And my parents were boomers. And man, millennials and boomers, they're so different. Like, a millennial would never kill themselves by taking a bath with a toaster. No, man, we'd use the air fryer. And it'd be like a heartfelt goodbye. They'd be sitting there in the tub, holding their air fryer. You made the best pizza bagels I ever had. I hope they have appliances like you in the afterlife. And they would just drop it. Goodbye. Oh man, you guys, I love seeing a good interracial couple. Like, I saw this super hot Latina chick, and she was dating a ginger guy. And whenever I see a really cute couple, I think about what their kids would look like. And I saw this couple, and I was like, damn, man, they're gonna make some cute babies. They're gonna make some pumpkin spice babies. I'm like, white girls are gonna love the shit out of these babies. Seasonally, of course. Of course. Oh no, the baby lived, guys. It's okay. Oh man, you guys ever notice that every Domino's pizza has a now hiring sign? If you guys ever go to Domino's, every Domino's pizza has a now hiring sign in the window. And you know what it is? It's because once one Domino's employee quit, another Domino's employee quits, and then another Domino's employee quits. That's the Domino's effect. Fucking sucks working there. I worked at a Domino's. I'd sneak into the fridge and eat feta cheese. I'm a feta fiend. I like cheese with a little bit of stink on it, okay? I want to know it's moldy, okay? Okay. Edible mold, people. We're riffing now. We still eat at Chick-fil-A here? Yeah, okay, cool. I remember when people were iffy about Chick-fil-A. I'm like, come on, man. This is a chicken sandwich, not a political statement. And if the fast food that you eat is a statement, what statement are you making when you eat at Subway? Hey, I know it's only 6 inches, but that's a lot for a child. Excuse me, guys. I got the frickin'. You don't want to know what I got. Oh man, but I work at a weed industry. I have a day job. I work where they grow the weed. It's pretty cool. I smell like pot all the time. And when I've worked there for a couple of years, and when I first started working there, I had all these delusions. I was pretty delusional. I was like, oh, I smell like weed all the time. Maybe some cool chick will come up, start chatting me up. I can watch her hula hoop. It'd be a great time. But no, since working at the weed place and smelling like weed, all I've met are bitches who work for the police. Specifically in the canine unit. They come up all excited. I'm like, oh, hey, excuse me, officer. I do have a bone I can give her. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, that's nasty. You guys, I grew up smoking weed, and then I had friends who, they say weed's a gateway drug. I have friends who went through the gateway. I stood outside the gateway and I was too high. I was like, is this a push or a pull? I was like, how do I get through this? I was just like, hey man, if you're on the other side, just throw me some pizza bagels. I'm not getting through this gate. But one time I was hanging out with my bad friends who went through the gateway to other drugs. And they started, it was sad, they started to smoke crack. And he asked me, he must have been lonely. He was like, Aaron, we're gonna go smoke some crack. Do you want any? And I was like, no, but I'll watch. And then he said, they all want to watch. He was just looking for someone to smoke crack with. But now thinking back at it, I was like, am I a crack cuck? Because I think I was harder than that rock. Actually, I'm going to teach you guys a new sexual position. Okay, guys, we're going to paint the scene. This is pretty explicit. So you're doing her from behind, and you know, those ass cheeks, they're clapping. Yeah, they are. And she's on her elbows, you know what she's doing? She's clapping. And you're back there, you're also clapping. And I'm sitting there in a chair in the corner, also clapping. I call that the round of applause. Bonus points if you do this. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I went to school in Philadelphia. There's a lot of homeless people in Philadelphia. And I always had like a soft heart. I used to give them money, because you know I was going to spend that money on weed anyway. And they know how to get the best buzz for their buck. But one time I saw a homeless guy standing outside of a convenience store, and I thought, okay, I'm gonna get him some snacks. So I got him some stuff that I would eat. I got him an apple and some honey roasted peanuts, and I come out of the convenience store, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do a good deed. And I hand them over to him, and then as I'm walking away, I hear him yell, "Hey man, how am I supposed to eat this? I ain't got no teeth." That's when I realized that's why it's always a soup kitchen. Because food you chew reminds them of something they don't have. A refrigerator. All right, guys, keep it going for your host, Matt Moyer. Thank you so much. I'm Aaron Scholl.